Dreamscape presents Jane Fonda, The Actress in Her Time, Fred Lawrence Guiles' Hollywood Collection by Fred Lawrence Guiles. Narrated by Tanya Eby. Preface. You probably have to be an American to appreciate fully the current power and popularity of Jane Fonda. A series of complicated maneuvers was needed to bring her safely through the white waters of political daring, mob hatred, career blacklisting, and governmental surveillance to the safe harbor of general acceptance. The constant shower of awards might be stultifying to someone other than Jane, but every Golden Globe, every Oscar, is an answer to those critics who are still vocal. The awards make her present preeminence that much more secure. You doubtless have to be an old Hollywood hand to understand the nature and depth of her power within the industry. Jane has total control of her career. She recently got rid of her agent as superfluous. Why pay a man 10% of your earnings when you set it all up yourself? To speak ill of Jane Fonda in the Hollywood of 1981, if you are in the studio hierarchy of any of the major studios, is to risk professional suicide. And why should you? Jane is savvy, charming, fairly original, a commanding personality, but infrequently demanding, direct, loyal, courageous beyond belief, and only interested in making movies with big themes that entertain and make money. If her former prole stance was off-putting, don't knock it. Jane easily could become tomorrow's grande dame of the cinema. And does anyone really want that? This book was written without Jane Fonda's permission or nod of approval. And yet, when I had to have access to those persons in her life who witnessed severe traumas or breakthroughs, the way was always clear. Divine non-intervention, perhaps? There would have been no book had I not spent several hours with director Sidney Pollack, a man as pivotal to Jane's career as John Ford was to her father's. Fortunately, I had spent an equal amount of time several years ago with actor's studio guru and one of the most influential acting teachers in the world, Lee Strasberg. So the background supplied by Pollack meshed perfectly with that supplied, in another context, by Strasberg. Through a series of doors opening up one after the other, I was able to spend some time with acting teacher and director Andreas Voutsinas, who explained what Strasberg was doing for Jane. In still another context, I managed to spend part of an afternoon in Bel Air with Jane's father, Henry Fonda. I did not yet know that I would undertake to write a book on his daughter, but those hours with Hank Fonda were invaluable to an understanding of both the man and the milieu of the Fondas, aristocrats of the film world. Equally.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?